Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left, and on we'll go.
Yo, what is going on, guys? So it is snowing really bad outside, but you know, we gotta go to the gym. We gotta get things done around here. So my gym partner isn't going today, and that's totally fine. Like I said, I'm not gonna be having a gym partner all the time, but I just want to let you guys know that I don't have much phone battery because I've been on it all day editing a new YouTube video. But just for reference, guys, today is back day, so we're gonna be doing back. And what I wanted to talk about, but I won't be able to, is that I'm gonna start going heavy on my workouts. You know, I feel like I need to push myself harder. I am getting sore, but I'm not getting like super sore. I'm not feeling like the workout's hitting me hard enough, and that's just me not going heavy enough, really just trying to fill out the new workout. And you know, so that being said, I am gonna go heavier, and it's gonna be the same workout as last week. Like I said, I will update the workout when I'm doing this, but I'm gonna go hit a hard back workout, and then I'm gonna come back, and then we'll talk about there's something in my eye, and I don't know if it's my hair. So we're gonna go hit this back workout, and then I'm gonna come back, and then it'll be dark by then. But we are going to talk about, you know, the 3 different body types. We'll talk about ectomorphs, endomorphs, and mesomorphs, and you know, we'll just touch on them lightly. I won't go into super detail. You know, like I used to know much about each of the 3 body types, but you know, just for sake of video, sake of content, we will just lightly touch over them, something to fill up for this episode. And yeah, I'm gonna go hit this workout, and I'll see you on the next bit. So peace. Actually, guys, one quick thing that I wanted to talk about, since you know, I'm driving to the gym and everything, is the snow mode in this vehicle. You know, it's actually quite nice when you put the vehicle in snow mode. You know, the steering wheel kind of chokes up a bit, and you know, you have more control, you know, more really just slow motion of the steering wheel. You're able to make turns better and really just focus on the driving. And the brake system activates a lot quicker. So normally when I'm just driving regularly, you know, you hit the brake, and you know, like you go about halfway, and then the brake starts like to slow down the car. But when you're in snow mode, your brake actually activates a lot sooner, if that makes sense. You know, I'm not really big on cars yet, and but when you touch the brake paddle, the car really starts to slow down vigorously, and it comes to abrupt stops more effectively, allowing you to have more control in the snow. And you know, it feels quite comfortable. It feels like your whole car's locked up, but you know, I mean, that's the way I'm trying to be. The weather's actually kind of bad out here. I honestly don't know. My car's not good in the snow. I will say that for a fact. If you're looking for a car like this, or if you think that I didn't know about this, I knew my car would be bad in the snow. I got stuck one time, and that's why I have a truck. But the snow just started. It is snowing heavy, but the snow just started, so it's not sticking to the road, especially the main road. And you know, I didn't think my car was going to have, you know, I didn't think the wheels were going to be a problem. I didn't think my car was going to be an issue. So this is why I'm taking my car out. But you know, just wanted to talk about snow mode, and just, you know, just fill in for the episode, and really just take this drive. It's kind of bumpy, like I said in the past. You know, like the stock suspensions on these cars, you know, they're not really built for comfort, I should say. But yeah, guys, you know, it's been windy and raining and snowing, and like I said in that one leg video, is stay warm. You know, if you have a sauna, if you have, you know, treadmills or bicycles, or you know, a vehicle with a good heater, then warm up. Make sure you're good. Make sure that you're ready to go. Make sure that you have a little sweat going. Make sure you stretch really properly, and just prevent injury, prevent sickness. You know, not just preventing injury while I'm working out, but you don't want to catch a cold. You don't want to get the flu, especially around this time of year. you really want to take care of yourself. You know, it's about you. Like this whole thing is about you. You know, your mental health, your physical health, even your spiritual health. But you know, I'm almost to the gym now, and like I said, we're going to be doing back. And there's not much to tweak. It's just that I'm going to go heavier on all my sets. And the one thing about snow mode also is that when you're accelerating, or like if you're at an abrupt stop, like I am now coming to this. Oh, never mind. This car just ran a red light in front of me. But anyways, I was about to come to the stop. But when you are accelerating, it does take a second for the acceleration to kick in. It kind of has lag. And you know, this is all just to prevent accidents. And one thing that I dislike about this car a lot, and I didn't know about until I figured it out that day I got stuck in the snow, was that if this car, if the wheels, you know, don't get traction, instead of actually, you know, hitting the gas and like your tires spinning faster, the car doesn't accelerate. It actually doesn't go above 10 miles an hour. And I'm pretty sure it's just a safety feature. But right now, you know, the time I got stuck in the snow, I'm gonna go park under this tree. You know, I hope the branches don't get filled with snow and then break on my car. But yeah, all right. So yeah, the one time I got stuck in the snow, it was snowing way worse than this, and there was already a bunch of snow and ice on the road. And I had tried to accelerate going up this small hill. It was a very small hill, the hill that you guys seen me going to my grandma's house. I don't know if you really pay attention to those sort of details, but I was trying to go up that hill and I got stuck, you know. But instead of like sliding left and right and like accelerating to go faster, I tried to go faster, and I probably messed up my car, but I put my foot all the way through the gas pedal. Like I floored it, and my car did not go above 10 miles an hour. And that's just one of my safety features. So basically, if you get stuck in this car, you're stuck because your car does not accelerate to, you know, get out of the ditch, or, you know, get out of the mud, or get out of the ice or whatever. If there's no traction on the road, if your tires can't pick up traction, then your car does not exceed 10 miles an hour. It actually has, you know, it actually like, you know, I really don't know the terms for it, but it just slows itself down. It doesn't allow you to you know, make moves where it might cause you to slide left and right, or for you to make problems worse for yourself. So yeah, that's one thing about this car that I don't like, because, you know, when I used to drive my Mazda, or just any car in general, you know, like when you get stuck, like you floor it, you know, and your tires spin faster. But not in this car. The tires actually just stay still, and your car doesn't go anywhere. So yeah, just one of the many things about my vehicle. But I'm here at the gym now, guys, and I'm going to end it right here. I'm going to hop into my workout, and then I'm going to work out, obviously. I don't know why I said that, but I'm going to do that, and then obviously I'll be at home, and then we'll be talking about the 3 different body types, and then that'll be it for today's video, guys. So this is me signing off once again, and I'll see you all later. So guys, I just got done with back, and like I said, I was gonna go heavier, and you know, with this exercise, with this workout, I'm trying to build bigger traps. You know, I'm really more focused on my wings though. I said I wanted to build bigger wings, and so I went heavier on the lat machine. I went heavier on my pull-ups, or not heavier, but I went less resistance. And you know, I really took my time. I really made sure I was coming down slow and squeezing, coming back up, popping up real nice. Same thing with the cable rows. You know, sitting there, I was squeezing, make sure I was tensing up my back, flexing, and then make sure when I was contracting out, slowly, you know, getting that full range of motion. And I'm pretty tired. I also did abs. You know, like I said, I do abs every other day. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then I don't do them on Sundays, so just 3 times a week. So what I did was, you know, I don't even know the ab workout, but so 45 second high knees, and then 10-second break, and then we went into some some mountain climbers, then the rest, and then we went into some Russian twist, then the rest, and then some seated leg raises. Then we went into hip thrusts. Then we went into, I think it was, gosh, I can't even remember my own workout. It was, I don't know, I was following this guy on YouTube, and that's why I don't post an ab workout, because I follow along on my excuse me, I follow along on my phone, so I can't record them. But it was high knees to Russian twist to leg raises to hip thrust to knee high plank to flutter kicks to crunches, and finally finished off with jumping jacks. 45 seconds each exercise, then 10-second rest in between. No, 15-second rest in between. And that was the ab workout. Like I said, it's in my previous leg video. Well, that's it, guys. I'm gonna go home. We'll talk about the 3 different body types, and that'll be it for today's video. And right now, I'm just gonna see if my car will make it home. It did stop snowing. The roads are averagely clear. The snow is not sticking, so yeah, we'll see. And I'll catch you all in the next bit. So I got stuck in the alley going up to my grandma's house. Well, I'm in the backyard, but I can't make it up to the parking spot. And I'm about to floor it up there, and just to show you how bad my car is in the snow. So let's give this I've been trying this for about 5 minutes now, so we'll see. I made a little path for me. We'll see. Come on. No, I'm turning sideways. Nope. I'm not going nowhere, folks. I'm not going nowhere, folks. My car's not going above 9 miles an hour. My grandma's just watching me. She tried to sweep some snow out of the way. Uh-oh. That's not the way I want to go. Come on, let's go. My grandma's smart. She brought some tiles. I just hope she doesn't get fiberglass. Yeah. No, in the front. Even though it's rear-wheel drive. You good? Oh, this is annoying. I don't want to mess my car up, How's it going? I guess so. I told you I wouldn't make it up back here, but Grandpa wouldn't believe me.
I know. Are you going to take it to the front then?
Yeah, I'll take it to the front.
Okay.
I wanted to do it in the front, but my grandma came out, so. There's a hill right here, a little bump, and I don't want to mess my front end of my car up. As long as I can come back out this way. I could go down and around. Like I said, the streets are nearly not as bad as my grandma's backyard, so. Nothing. My grandma thought I was talking to her. So we're gonna go around. If I can't go up this big hill, then I'm screwed. Not really. I could go all the way around, but I don't want to go all the way around. But yeah, this is. So I'm gonna go all the way around the block. But yeah, if I could floor my car more, like, I don't know, maybe I'll just dig myself a hole, but there is snow on this road, so we are about to see who's gonna win, my car or this hill. Just stick to the grooves that someone already made, already halfway up. It's going good, you know. I know you guys can barely see me, but I'm here. And we made it to the top. And now we just gotta park in the front like we always do. And then that'll be it, guys. And then I'm gonna go eat. I went to Burger King. I got me 2 spicy crispy chicken sandwiches. That is my source of chicken. But yeah, alright, so I'm home now. Well, I've been home, but my car made it. Bless my car. Her name's Sapphire. You know, if you guys, a good friend of mine from the pool named her. So that is her name, Sapphire. And that's will always be her name. So yeah, I'm gonna head inside, I'm gonna eat, and then we'll discuss some body types. Hey, what is going on, guys? So welcome to the end of the video. And like I said, I want to go over the 3 different body types. And, you know, quick detail, just really skim through them. I don't want to make it seem like I'm super professional in this. I don't want to make it seem like, you know, I really know. Like, I know what I'm talking about, but I don't want to make it seem like I don't want to give you false information. But anyways, guys, if you're wondering what the 3 different body types are, there's the ectomorph, the mesomorph, and the endomorph. Now, it's very important to know what kind of body type you have, because it really says a lot about you. It really, you know, there's certain workouts you could do that are more effective than others. And if you're trying to, you know, if you're trying to get really shredded or really trying to bulk up, then, you know, there's different exercises for your body type. And it also, your body type is everything. It tells you what you need to be eating, what kind of foods you should be having, what kind of exercises you should be doing. And, you know, whatever your goal is, like I said, whether to get shredded or bulked up, you know, that's going to tell you, you know, what you need to do. But anyways, guys, so the first body type is the ectomorph. And the ectomorph is your really skinny person. You know, they have really thin arms, you know, they have really thin legs, and they're mostly associated with height. So they're probably the really tall, skinny person. And those are the ones that you always see constantly eating. They're just eating and eating and eating, and, you know, you're looking at them and you're like, gee, do you ever gain weight, or blah, 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 blah. You know the deal. But so the reason for that is because ectomorphs have a very, very high metabolism, meaning they could eat as much as they want and they're not going to put on as much weight. So that goes with if you're trying to build muscle, if you're trying to get bigger as an ectomorph. Now, if you're an ectomorph, then you need to increase your calories intake by 500. So meaning if you consume an average of 1,500 calories a day and you're staying at the same weight, increase your calories by 500. So that means eat a little more, where you're going to increase calorie intake to from 1,500 to 2,000 calories a day. And you should see progress within 2 weeks. If not, then you bump it up for another 500. So literally adding another 1,000 calories to a diet. And you got to do this constantly. It's one of those things where you can't stop doing, because due to your body, you will, you know, burn it all off, and you will lose progress quickly. It's very hard to put on muscle. So for your workouts in general, you really want to hit heavy weight and low to medium reps, meaning you don't want to go like 4 sets of 12 to 15 reps. You really want to stay, you know, 3 sets of 10, 3 sets of 8, and really just hit like 85-90% of your max on whatever it is. And that's going to allow you to build muscle. And as long as you're staying on top of your calorie intake and you're really increasing your calories, then you're able to build muscle and you'll be able to get shredded and really just have a bigger physique, instead of having that small, skinny body that we normally associate ectomorphs with. Now, moving on to our second workout, our second body type, we have the mesomorph. Now, a lot of people would say that the mesomorph is a perfect body to have. A lot of people would say that, you know, that's the ideal body. You know, they're the athletes. Even though I've seen, I've seen marathon runners. You know, those are the ectomorphs. And I've seen, you know, like football players and all these different big bulked up, lacrosse, all these big bulked up people, and those are the endomorphs. But mesomorphs, everyone says the mesomorph is the person you want to be. They have the highest response in calories and muscle response, meaning they could put on muscle very quickly and they could also burn fat very quickly. These are the lucky ones. These are the ones. These are the genetics you want to have, but unfortunately we do not have those genetics. But they have a high muscle response. They're able to put on muscle quite efficiently, and they're able to keep the muscle on them. It's not like an ectomorph or an endomorph where you lose it fairly fast. So when you are a mesomorph, though, just because you have this ideal body that it's perfect, the six-packs, abs, doesn't mean that you can't lose it. If you don't watch your diet, if you consume fatty foods, then you will put on weight. You will put that fat on your body, and you won't be this perfect person anymore. A lot of people think that esomorphs have it, great, just because that's contrary to popular belief. But when you're in mesomorph, if you don't watch what you eat, you are gonna gain the weight. But being a mesomorph, if you have regular cardio throughout the week, meaning maybe 20 to half an hour worth of cardio, maybe 3 sessions to 4 sessions a week, and you're weightlifting regularly, then you will have that nice body. Unfortunately, the ectomorphs and endomorphs will have a harder time doing, but that doesn't mean that an ectomorph and an endomorph cannot achieve that. Now, when you're an ectomorph, if you're trying to put on the muscle and the mass, you're going to be more lean than a mesomorph and an endomorph. If you're a mesomorph, you're going to be right in the in-between. You're going to be just the right amount of tone and right amount of bulk and size on your muscles. Now moving on to our third body type, and that is the endomorph. And these are our heavyset guys and our heavyset women. There's no if way around about it. These are the people we see that are big. They're overweight, and it's not that they have a eating disorder. It's not that there's a problem with them. It's just that they have a very hard time losing fat because their metabolisms are much more slower than a mesomorph and an ectomorph. So they really have to watch their carbs. They really have to watch their fatty foods. They really have to they have to go on a more strict diet than the other two body types. They really have to take a lot of protein in. They have to do more cardio than the other two body types. They really have to make sure they're getting exercise in. But the plus side of being an endomorph is they have plenty of strength. Now, I would not mess with an endomorph. They could put on strength very easily. They could do heavy weights because their body weight supports them, and they're able to lift heavier than most, allowing them to really put on the muscle, really get on the mass. And those are really your bodybuilders and things of that nature. You see these really, really big, huge guys with the huge old arms and like the huge old chest, and they have those really, really thick thighs. They're really working on those quads, and they're able to squat 6 plates up to 8 plates at a time. That's the plus side of being an endomorph, is that you really have that strength, but the downside is it's hard to lose that weight. And getting that physique, getting that shredded body you want, you're not really gonna get super shredded. You're gonna have a 6-pack, but it's not gonna be like an ectomorph or a mesomorph 6-pack. It's really gonna be like kind of like a little bulky one, and you're gonna have bigger wings. You're gonna have bigger cannon shoulders, and that's really it, guys. So those are 3 body types, and for an endomorph, if you're trying to lose the weight, then you're gonna have to do more cardio than most. You're gonna have to do half an hour to 45-minute cardio sessions, maybe 4 cardio sessions a week. And you really want to go light reps. You really want to do that 4 sets of 12 to 15 reps, and really, really watch what you're eating, guys. Ectomorphs, if you're trying to put on weight, increase your calorie intake, and also stay away from the cardio, and really just make sure that you're going heavy with low to medium reps. And if you're a mesomorph, then you really just got to watch what you eat. But just because you have this nice body, just because you have the ideal body, doesn't mean that you can't lose that body. You have to constantly be watching your diet. You have to regulate on your cardio, and you definitely have to be working out continuously for all 3 types. And then once you do that, then you can really get into break down your physique and get into workouts that are going to help you towards your goals, whether you're trying to get shredded or if you're trying to look bulky, if you're trying to work on your cardiovascular health. You know, there's so much more that it leads into, and that's what's important in knowing the 3 different body types, because it really lays down the foundation for what will help you achieve your dreams later on in the future. So that's it for the video, guys. I didn't have a montage today. I didn't have a partner, and my phone was low at the time, so I couldn't record anything. But like I said, I hit back pretty hard. You know, I was really focusing on my wings right here and really just trying to get bigger delts and really just focus on my back delts. You know, I really want to look as best as I possibly can when I step on stage. And you know, like, life is going good right now. Everything's great. You know, like, the weight's steadily going down, and you know, the reason why I'm going heavier is because I want to feel more sore. I really want to keep as much mass as I possibly can, because just because I'm slowly losing weight doesn't mean that it's all fat. You know, my muscle is, if I'm starting to go these lighter reps, if I'm starting to go lighter, then that muscle mass is deteriorating. You know, my biceps could be getting smaller, my thighs could be getting smaller. And that's what I'm trying to pay attention to, because I really want to be as big as I possibly can and lean as I possibly can at the same time. You know, it's just trying to find a balance for show day, and that's why I'm not going a lot of cardio right now. That's why I'm not, you know, being really strict on my diet, because I'm really just trying to keep as much mass and strength on myself as I possibly can. And then as time progresses, when I really need to cut down, and that's when I'll do it. But that being said, guys, this is the end of the video. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, then please give me a subscription. It helps me out so much. You know, we're a growing community. We're going to get better at this every single day. And that's going to be it, guys, and I'll see you all in the next video.